Well, welcome back to BRS here for Thursday, October the 27th. Another part here on the Powermatic big 1200 model. And as most of you guys know that I am pretty well handicapped till I get new knees. And I do most of my videos sitting in a chair. It's a shame. I'm only turning 70, a few months on January the 3rd. But, I never thought I'd see the top of the hill, and it's not as pretty as it looks like. But we do what we got to do. Due to I can't stand on my feet very long on these old knees till I get new knees, we're going to lower this head way on down and do the refurbishing down here low. So let's get this thing, I've got it broke loose up here on the lock on the slider. Got the shaft out, got everything oiled, got the shaft all cleaned yesterday. Did some cleanup and strip and got all the front part of the guide, the height gauge for Z off of it over on the table. We'll show you that here in a minute. But let's see if we can't successfully let this down. I've got the bed locked off. I'm going to depend on that. I do not feel that I need to put any dunnage or cribbage up underneath here because this table really locks. The rack and pinion is in good shape. And if we do have something that causes me concern, I will stop. But right now, let's see if we can't lower this thing down. I got the collar loose. And I'm going to get over here real quick and let's see if this thing's going to slide. Got the Allen bolt all loose. Let's loosen a little more. The collar, the only one that's on here. There we go. We'll get it right to there. And we got the jack under it. And let's ease this thing down at least 2 inches at a time. Okay, Mr. Head. We're not for sure why you're not moving. Got to have some kind of serious rusting. I got in here and cleaned as best I could. Maybe a little persuasion with the big rubber mallet. I do have a gib up here in the top. It's got slot screws in it, but she should come down. Let me stop this real quick. I'm going to give it some more penetrant. We'll come back at you. She should come right on down. Back with you. All right, took a little persuasion with a couple ratchet straps, and now we're down onto the jack right here. And let's see here real quick. Loosen this one back off. Years of corrosion and rust. Let's undo this one because she's coming down on her own now. Get this rigging out of here. I'm not going to try to bore you guys with this, but it's essential for me to get to working on this thing. Get it down to eyeball level. Let's lock off the old jack here for a minute. Get rid of this ratchet strap. Didn't take a whole lot, but it needed a lot more lubricant. I'm gonna gamble on this. I'm gonna take it down with the bed. Here we go. Hope I am not in the way. Let's crank her down. Doing well. I've got to get this thing where I can get right here and work on it eyeball to eyeball. It's a good sign. You can see the amount of rust that I've got to remove on the main part of the column shaft up here. But trusty old Craftsman wire wheel did a good job. Yeah, you're looking at the back of my ball cap, I'm sorry. All right, we're good right there. Let's lock off the bed. That's telling me this bed will hold lots of weight, and then I'll build underneath. Actually, like machinist jack, except there'll be scaffolding jacks that I can shore up underneath. There's not really a whole lot of, there's 3 ribs in there, but it's gonna give me a lot of advantage now to work on this right there. I'm gonna leave the bottle jack in there for today, and gonna give you a look at her here. Like I said, I went in here, removed that inspection plate, oiled everything good, but years of setting in a warehouse, yeah, a lot of rust. Unique system here with this centrifugal clutch type setup, and here we're into the belt, so we're gonna completely remove everything, doll it up, clean it up, get this thing functional. My son's and I think Raj is coming over after the memorial. And even though it says 208 right here, the motor is functional to go to 220 on 30 amps. So I've got that right here. And it runs off of it to the variable frequency drive of the Big Little Blonde. So this thing may be sitting right in front of this door, not bolted down yet, till I can make room in the back for it. And one more little bit of look here. Old technology, the way it adjusts for tension, squeezing the pulleys. So we got her down safe. That was my main concern, is I don't need any more damage on this old body. It's already beat up. And you can see I've got a lot of detail up there to remove that rust. And you know, check out this motor. I'm gonna get the motor off, and the son's coming over. We're gonna check the windings and probably reuse this motor. I was gonna put a 3-horse bell door on there, but he says, why replace something that's probably working? And he's right. Got all, like I say, the depth gauge off, and everything's sitting over here on the bench. It's got some unique bearings, and got that snap ring that was on there, and now we can start cleaning all this up. And there's the fine not focusing in. Fine adjustment there on the collar. So she's coming along, and like this content, please give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, and follow us on the rest of this build. And pretty soon it'll be a useful, functioning drill press. And then we'll be taking the bed off of that Wells index out there, and still have the big saw to get sold. So anyhow, pardon me. Yep, still got a cold. But you can see why I'm rolling around in a chair most of the time. Do have these planned for this one maybe in December, the next one in June. So thoughts and prayers to us. Hopefully we'll be standing vertical. Bears Rod Shop, we're out.